come to Salento.
Coffee region.
And we got a bus from Bogota to here yesterday, which took 7 hours. Oh no, that's what it said it was going to take, wasn't it? How long did it take?
17 hours.
17 hours. So we was meant to get here at about 5:30. We didn't get here till about 4:30 in the morning. Apparently there was road work, so they just shut one side of the road for 5 hours.
Makes perfect sense.
But we're here.
Yeah, we're going to go and check out the town of Salento. Probably drink a coffee.
And a beer.
And a beer. Just see what it has to offer.
And first impressions, it's the most beautiful place I've ever seen.
Sexy than Willie's.
You dirty girl. It's nice to have a proper latte rather than one of those coffees, you know, that soaks through like it looks like a sock.
I ordered a minty lemonade. It's an interesting colour. On Calle Real, which is the most famous street in Salento, because look how colourful it is.
Oh God, what's she found now?
Seafood.
En bolsa de seafood. Muchas gracias. How happy are you?
I love my new trainers. I mean, all of our shoes I think were marked the wrong size, but we finally found some that fit. And it was only, hold on, 125,000 pesos, which is £25.50.
What? Apparently trout is the local dish around here, so I'm going to try it. I'm not a big fish eater. Trucha frita. So she said it hasn't got bones in it, which I'm really impressed because I can still see its head and its tail. And this is a patacon, which is like fried banana.
Nice.
That's really tasty.
Fishy?
A little bit. As much as you'd expect it being a fish. What have you got, girl?
I've got a bandeja paisa, which is a typical food, and I'd say it's the Colombian version of an English breakfast. It's got beans, rice, beef, pork, sausage, egg, avocado, and cornbread.
Blimey, what hasn't it got?
Fish.
And today we are off on a trek to Cocora Valley.
See some really big palm trees. To get to Cocora you have to get a jeep from the town centre. It's only like £2 each for a return ticket, so it's not a lot of money. They really try and cram you in. There was already 6 people sat down and 2 people stood on the back.
And 2 people in the front.
And they still wanted us to get in. So we're waiting for the next one.
It is so hot.
We always do this. We just decided to do something that exerts a lot of energy in the middle of the day when the sun is at its hottest.
We had to pay 5,000 each to get in because the entrance and the exit are both on private land, but £2.50 each in and out, not too bad, is it? This place is amazing. We're currently like 2,600 metres high, which is why we keep standing out of breath, not because we're unfit. And the views are incredible. So the wax palm is the tallest species of palm tree, and the tallest of that species is found here in Cocora Valley. So one of these palm trees is the tallest palm tree in the world, which is pretty cool.
This is the viewpoint, and I think a lot of people just walk to here and then walk back down.
Should we do that?
Shall we? I mean, it sounds a little bit more inviting than the 5 hours that we've planned to do. But yeah, quick option if you just want to see the palm tree.
Come on. On a scale of 1 to 10.
11.
What?
Wow. Wow.
Wow. Windy, babe, isn't it?
Just a little bit. So unfit as well. It's really hard.
I'm knackered.
Just see it was 2,820 metres high.
This is the first bit of downhill we've seen in 3 hours. And Sophie's checked her compass and we are 2,920, was it?
Yep. Also, Frankie just said that they take athletes high to train, so we are basically athletes.
Yeah. When we get down to ground level, we could just run a marathon or something.
We'll be running high.
Yeah.
Get the G.
How are you feeling about the fact that we're now walking along an edge?
Not too comfortable.
We're only 3,000 metres high.
Yeah, it's
We're only,
not far,
yeah,
is
it's
it?
only like 3 kilometres down.
Yeah. Oh, I imagine. Yeah, no, we're very, very high.
Look, go and have a little look over the edge. Go on, I dare you.
No.
Go on.
No, gracias.
Sí, por favor.
No. Have to walk down the little waterfall. How bizarre. I'm gonna stop and have a snack next to the Puma sign.
Let's hope that pumas don't like gummy bears and nuts with raisins in and bananas. Is it rickety?
Sorry, what?
Oh, bloody hell. These paths ain't too clear at all. But this looks like what used to be a bridge. So just think yourself lucky that you weren't on it when it collapsed. The bridge.
I don't think that was the bridge, I think this is the bridge.
Okay, Okay, so Soph's really scared of bridges. This bridge is probably the wobbliest and most unstable bridge I've ever been on, and it massively slants in one direction. And there's a lot of planks missing, so... How was that, babe? Did you not enjoy it?
I know it's not a long drop, but how is that actually allowed? I don't want to be health and safety police, but that's horrendous.
It all of a sudden has just got ridiculously dark. Like, it's so thick, the forest around us. What do you call a woman with one leg either side of a river? Bridget!
I saw you and I still jumped. We can see land.
Try land up ahead!
We have land. We've just come from all the way up there.
Absolute bloody trek. So we've just gone through the control, which is basically when you enter and when you leave, you're on people's private land. So it's 5,000 to get in, 5,000 each to get out. So in total, this has cost us 20,000 plus 8,000 each return in the jeeps, 36,000. How much is that, Soph? About £7?
Yeah.
£7 for a bloody good day out. It's not too bad, is it? We are aching a little bit from yesterday, aren't we?
Yeah, sore knees.
Sore knees, sore groin, sore everything. So to treat ourselves, we thought we'd take a 3-kilometre walk along a dirt track to a local coffee farm called Las Acacias. And wherever we go, Soph manages to pick up a dog.
Here we are.
So the next tour is not for another hour, which suits us down to the ground. So we're going to sit here, have a bit of carrot cake, and of course, a little cafe.
There, 9 weeks. Here, 5 to 7 months. The fruits. We turn this thing. On one side you will have the skin, the shells. In the other side you will have the beans or the seeds.
Ah.
Simple as that. But this is the touristic version. Here we have the real one. Exactly the same thing, but this one is just bigger
Yeah.
and works with motor. But the rest is exactly the same thing. Drying. It takes 1 to 4 weeks. If it's super sunny, like for example these days, in 6 days the coffee is dried.
Cool.
But every hour we have to come here and look to turn it around to make sure that every bean is drying at the same time.
was so good.
The next step after this is peel it again, remove another skin that we have in the coffee. 100 cups.
4,166 cups of coffee in this.
After you roast it. Because as you were saying, they look more like peanut than coffee.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why we have to do the roasting.
Go on, keep going, go on, go!
It's done.
Where's it?
No, it's not.
It's not.
They're all over my legs and all. We've stopped for lunch and it's beautiful. Really nice soup, bread, rice. But look, we're getting mullered by like man-eating fruit flies. It's horrible, isn't it? My head's itchy.
Let's go.
Right, we're gonna head back, try and get rid of these. That was so good.
It was really good. Traditional. It was very like personal. I mean, because it was just us two, because there's not really any tourists. But I just felt like you're having a proper chat, and you saw how they actually do it rather than a tourist version.
We planted a coffee seed.
We did.
We peeled a coffee bean.
We did.
We turned over some coffee beans so they were dried.
And we ground some coffee beans.
And then we bought some coffee beans. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. Tell you what, we have absolutely loved it here, haven't we, babe? This place as well, we're staying at a place called Hospedaje Vista Hermosa. The bed is the comfiest bed ever, it is spotless, and how much was it?
£18 a night.
Less than that, I think, wasn't it? It was like 70 quid for 4 nights, and I'd definitely recommend it. Here we go.
Leaving Salento. We are off to Medellin.
Medellin.